Hey, beautiful. My name is Alana. It is an honor to be here with you on this planet, doing the work, being a soul in a body. I feel like there's so many things that I can bring to the table. And as a projector type in human design, I don't always know what to share unless it's invited out of me. And I feel like there's been some opportunities lately that have presented. And so today I'm feeling like instead of sharing a story where I probably start crying and emotional, that let's actually do some clearing, some work together. One of the skills that I do wield is emotional freedom technique. Now, you've probably heard of it as tapping, and many people do it different ways. I do integrate it with human design through learning it with Karen Curry Parker in the quantum alignment system. Now, I love using EFT, especially when I get to just show up and be myself. There's no planning, there's no structure. It's just let me meet you where you are. And that's something that we don't always embrace as humans. We usually want to know what's the game plan, where are we going with this? So I'm feeling guided to invite you to let's tap together. And there's so much going on in the world. Maybe you're feeling like you're out here in the chaos, right? It's like you're constantly trying to avoid or evade all this energy that's being thrown at you. It can feel very chaotic. So I am going to just share one story because I don't know, it's just it's the experiences that are also helpful for each and every one of us to hear and recognize in ourselves, wait a minute, I know that feeling, or I've experienced something similar, and now I have this awareness to know how to process it and or shift and work in it differently if I see it. So I recently traveled from Mexico back to the United States, and I was at a huge retreat where we're doing deep, deep inner work, right? I released some big stuff. And in doing that, I found my own center again, but like true heart center, like I haven't had, and probably at all in this life, because I actually had to integrate a lot of other lifetimes to kind of get to this place. But I was very much in the now and was at a state of peace and calm. Now, when I flew into the United States, I went through the Denver airport. I've heard that Denver airport has some, let's just say, dark energies. And it really did. And for me, it felt very chaotic. And this is what I mean that you may have noticed, where if you're feeling like you're being called and pulled in all these directions outside of you and you're not really stable and supported and grounded here, that's the indication we need to go inward, because this is where you're going to find your center. You're going to find your peace, your calm, and anything that's going on outside of you is not going to control you. You hold your power, you stand in it. So this airport, when we came through, like we landed and everybody was just in a rush, and I just felt myself like, and I lived this way a lot growing up, like feeling clumsy, feeling like you're the klutz, and like I'm dropping stuff and I'm bumping into this. And it took a moment when I realized we're all like rushing to get to the immigration part. And I kind of paused and told my friend, look, I'm just going to step out of the way. Like, I'm not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. Why do I feel like I need to just be in the hustle and bustle and the rush? So I took myself out so that I could regroup and I could make sure I could grab my passport and zip up my bag and do these pieces. So I felt more calm. I get on the down escalator, my shoelace is untied. So I'm like, tying it. So it's just like these little things. And mind you, I was on the day before the end of a Mercury retrograde cycle. So to me, this is to be expected. There can be some hangups. Just slow down, be at peace, like let it be. And everything was pretty good. She had to get her bag. We got through, rechecked her bag, and now we're in the airport proper because we have to recheck in for our local flight. It was absolute chaos. And by chaos, I mean the signage was terrible. It was so confusing. And I'm going to say that I want you to be aware and notice this confusion, because if you start feeling confused, you start to feel overwhelmed, and that energy starts to get you feeling out of sorts. But when you're calm and you're like, nope, this is how it's going to be, you're actually in charge. And so it took me constantly having this awareness of like, what is going on here? Mind you, I have some certain energy skills and protocols that I could run. And so when I saw some dark statue that should not be at this airport, I was clearing that, because to me, it is bringing in this chaos. It is bringing in this confusion. Why? Because it's creating for humanity and everybody coming through this airport a sense of powerlessness. And we got to change that. So other things kind of happen. It was kind of confusing here. I'm in the wrong line. I have to go find, where do I actually go through security? It is like, again, the guy's like, yep, you just go around the corner. No, it wasn't just go around the corner. It was go around the corner, go all the way down to the end, go all the way to the end, and then loop around. And I'm waiting in this line, and I'm just feeling like, I don't want to say anxiety, because it wasn't like the worry of the future, but confusion nonetheless, and just like this chaotic energy. So I ran a protocol to be able to place this particular object and protocol into the land to like clear the land. And it really helped. Now, you're probably like, why are you telling me the story of like what you could do, but what do I do? Through your intention, you may not know certain protocols, but you know what you need. And if you need in that space to run your grounding cord down into the earth and fill it with love and receive love and put yourself into a spirit of protection, or you just need to take a moment and pull yourself out of the line if you can, or let people pass you just so you can regroup, you take your power back. You're not letting them pressure you and force you to do what you're not ready to do. Okay? This may sound crazy, because this isn't how we normally live life. We let the energies push us and pull us and dictate. And I'm telling you, and I'm giving you permission to say no more. Take your power back, pull yourself out, do what you need to do to feel more calm and grounded. Drink some water, right? Think of a love in your life or a memory of a happy time. Do whatever it takes to help yourself create what you are seeking in that moment, what it feels like is not there. So I think confusion and chaos is definitely the energy we're going to tap on. Now, tapping is ultimately a simple process where I'm going to make some statements, and I want you to tap along and repeat what I'm saying. And I usually kind of, we'll probably still do kind of some of the things that I like to say, because I like to take it to a cosmic place, because I like to pull in all these different parts and aspects of you through time and space and dimensions and realities. And because I know that what we are clearing here and now, we're clearing along the lines of you outside within the multiverse, past, present, future, all over. The intention is for you to notice yourself. physically, emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. Maybe there are things that I say that are hard for you to say. That's okay. If you feel emotion welling up, good news. You're in the privacy of your own home or car, and you get to express them. And please do. Please feel, because that is what releases what has been held in for so long. And what we want is for this energy to come up and out, so that as we're tapping, you are also rewiring your brain. You are releasing, let's just say, old patterns, old beliefs, old parts of you that were stuck and stagnant. And we're saying, thank you. And we're releasing. So I'm going to pick this chaotic piece because I know most of the people that I work with, meet, come across, we're all in this, right? Like there's so much happening all at once. The timeline is accelerated. And that means if there are places for you to shed fear and other things that are like holding you back, deep wounds, you're having the experiences kind of all over the place, whether it's in career or health or relationships and money. And we're having all of these different situations happen once. And so if you're somebody who's like, okay, I'm just going to do this one thing, but now you're like, oh my God, I have like 5 things, you're going to feel that overwhelming chaos. Okay. So I'm going to keep it simple to start. We'll just kind of see how we go. I'm going to be tapping on the karate chop point here. And I usually kind of do one hand, but I'll do one hand. You could also tap them together. You can alternate. It depends on what feels comfortable. When we go through the points, I use the top of the head point, and I'm always using 2 hands. Some people use just one, but I really find I like bringing in the alternating of my right and left brain to be using the points. So I kind of tap alternating right on the same point, right? I'm just kind of tapping on the top of the head. I'll be walking you through this as we go. We're going to tap on the inside of the eyebrow. So again, I'm usually alternating and tapping outside of the eye right here, tapping. We're going to go under the eye and tapping. We're going to go to this point here at the nose. Same thing. I like to alternate. We're going to go here under the chin and tap. We're going to come down beneath your collarbone, about an inch or 2. We're going to tap. And then under the arm, kind of where, as a woman, where our bra strap can be. So if it's for you as a man, armpit, maybe down 4 to 5 inches down, we're tapping in here. So again, you can pick one side. I just like the balance and the harmony. And I know more and more we're headed where we really need our left and right brains to be working together. So that's just something that I love to do. So we're going to start with the karate chop. We're going to go through 3 statements, and then we're going to do a round of all of those tapping points I shared with you. And then we'll kind of check in and then see what else wants to come through. Okay. All right. Take a nice deep breath. And if you also need to go grab some water, water is helpful to make sure that you're hydrated, because we're working really with the electrical system of our body. We want to have the hydration because it's going to help move and allow our body to be in flow, to be releasing. All right. So side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though I feel this chaos and it's swirling all around me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this chaotic energy and it's sucking me in, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this chaotic energy in the world, and I feel it in my world, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. all parts of me, past, present, and future, throughout all time and space, throughout all dimensions, realities, lifetimes, timelines, and lineages, throughout all realms within this multiverse. Now, moving up to the top of the head, repeating after me, feeling this chaotic energy inside of the eyebrows. It's sucking me in. Moving to the side of the eyes, feeling this chaotic energy in my life. Moving to under the eyes. It feels overwhelming. Under the nose, all of this chaotic and confusing energy. Under the chin here, or on the chin. How do I handle this chaotic energy? Under the collarbone here, all of this chaotic energy. And under the arms, feeling the swirling chaotic energy in my life. And now, take a nice deep breath. Check in with your body. What are you feeling physically? Are there any sensations? I feel like there's more energy kind of actually in my legs. Notice if there were any emotions that came up. And then the mental, like if any thoughts or memories came into your mind. Because again, if you're really feeling this chaotic energy, something may really be triggering because it's personal. And when it's personal, we want to make sure that you're clearing it, right? You're feeling all of this energy. So allowing yourself to have this awareness. Maybe you do feel a pain. What are you noticing? Just breathe into that. Okay, so now we're going to tap again. So side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling all of this energy in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this chaotic energy is now hopping around like a pinball in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though the chaos feels like it's inside of me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All parts of me, past, present, and future, throughout all time and space, throughout all dimensions, realities, lifetimes, timelines, and lineages, throughout all realms within this multiverse. Moving to the top of the head, the chaotic energy outside of me, I am now feeling inside of me. Front of the eyes here. All of this chaotic energy inside of my body. Side of the eyes. I feel the chaos within. Under the eyes. I'm feeling this energy physically, emotionally, and mentally. Under the nose. This chaotic energy is impacting my body. Here into the lip. This chaotic energy I feel inside of me. Under the collarbone here. This chaotic pinball machine running inside of me. And under the arms, I'm feeling the chaos within. Take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and take a drink of water if you have your water. Now notice where you are physically, emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. I feel more calm in my body, a little more energy in my hands. Again, for you, it may be different. Whatever you're feeling, if you have a pain, you can tap around where you say, even though I have this pain, even though this chaotic energy or this confusion, I'm feeling in my heart, I'm feeling in my throat, like my words can't come out. I feel like my mind is scrambled. You're just simply naming it and you're tapping, even though I feel this, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And this is where I invite you to pause and keep processing until you get to a place where you do feel more at peace. You feel more calm. But if you have certain things that are coming up, we want to make sure that you are honoring yourself and you're giving yourself more time and space. Okay? So, what is it that we want to bring in? What energies would we rather have? Right? So, let's look at the contrast. Right now, we've got the chaos and the confusion. And for me, within my story, right, what I really wanted was to feel grounded. I wanted to feel calm and at peace. So maybe that's what would support you as well. Maybe you want to feel supported. Maybe you want to slow down and go at your own pace and not feel so rushed, right? So let's bring that in this next round. Okay. So tapping on the side of the hand, even though in the past I felt this chaotic energy in my body and outside my body, I now choose to ignite my power where I feel grounded, calm, and at peace here and now because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though in the past, when chaotic and confusing energy came in, it also came in to my body and my world. I now choose to galactivate my power in creating calm and peace and feeling supported here and now because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though in the past, the world felt chaotic and confusing, and I let it come into my world. I now choose to know I have power over the chaos and confusion. I can choose to feel at peace, to feel calm, and to radiate love everywhere I go because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All parts of me, past, present, and future, throughout all time and space, throughout all dimensions, realities, lifetimes, timelines, and lineages, throughout all realms within this multiverse. Top of the head, I choose love and peace I can feel calm and supported here and now. I can allow calm to rule over the chaos and confusion. When I choose calm and peace, others feel that energy from me. Under the nose. When I feel calm and peaceful, I'm rippling that energy out around me. Here into the lip. I choose to feel grounded, centered, and at peace. I welcome peace, calm, and love into my body here and now. Under the arms. I am the energy of love, peace, calm, and feeling grounded. Take a nice deep breath. What do you notice? Do you feel more vibrant, alive, energized? Because at this point, if you're feeling really good, you can end here. And if you're feeling like there's still something more, right? There's something else, you can run this statement again, even though in the past, and then choose your new now. And your new now is your new future of where you're headed. And maybe you just want to feel even more of this goodness, and you just want to keep tapping in some higher vibrational energies, right? You can absolutely do that. And so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do some temporal tapping where we're going to just tap kind of these points around ultimately your ear. So all the way around. Again, either side, both sides, I like to alternate. We're just going to, same thing, we're going to tap these pieces. I kind of go around the ear, right? And repeat after me. I am the energy of love. Love is within me. Love is what I radiate. I feel so good in this space of being calm and at peace. I create peace. I can bring peace to any chaotic situation. I choose to be at peace in my life and wherever I go. I am love. I am loved. I am deeply supported. Take a moment. That was our new installation of new beliefs, new energies. Again, keep drinking your water. Stay hydrated. And one last piece to end on. We're going to bring in this dream seed question. So tapping on the pineal gland right here at your third eye, we're going to bring in some energy. So repeat after me. What needs to be healed, released, aligned, and brought to my awareness so I am in a state of being the energy of calm. So stay hydrated. Honor yourself. If your body feels like it needs to go take a nap, go do it. If you feel like there are certain awarenesses that are coming and you want to journal, or you need to go outside in nature, go for a walk, whatever it is, allow yourself this space, because maybe you have new awareness and you just immediately are thinking of like these situations where you're feeling the chaos, and it's with certain people. Maybe it's with certain situations. And you're going to have this new awareness of, okay, maybe I can step back and observe in such a way where the next time this happens, because it might, because you haven't mastered the lesson yet. But how can I respond differently? How can I show up differently? How can I be the energy of love and peace and calm, even in those situations? And that already, again, this is you igniting that power, because this is what you're choosing. And it'll get easier and easier. And you'll know when you're at peace, because there really will be just this spaciousness within you. You won't get the heart palpitations and the, oh no, like the nerves that kick in, the fight or flight. You're going to become more and more just grounded. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, I'm here. Shoot me a message. Love to chat, work with you. Honor you, honor where you are, and you are exactly where you're meant to be. And life is showing up for you so that you can continue to ultimately find this mastery within yourself, of yourself. You are love and you are prosperity. And I'm so thankful to have been here with you. So I hope this was great. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I love you so much. You are the energy of peace and calm. Bye.